Hey, so welcome everyone tonight on the call. I know we had a little delay there, but thanks for standing by. So again, guys, my name is Tyler Stokes. I'm 24 years old. I'm a Sergeant in the United States Marine Corps, and I'm excited to be able to get the opportunity to just present this to you, to just show you what we're doing and give you a little hint, a little glimpse of what's up and coming in this young military movement that we got going on. And I couldn't think of a better way to do that than to bring a good friend of mine, Mr. Brad Alcassim, on the line, and Brad, you there?
Tyler, I'm here.
Awesome. Well, Brad, I wanted you to just tell your story and what this product, this opportunity has done for you. And if you could, just give us a glimpse of what has happened in the college and high school, market across the nation. I mean, because this thing is just going crazy right now. And, there's no better person I can think of to tell us exactly what's going on and kind of give us an understanding of what the potential is for the young military men and women out there serving, with this concept, this opportunity that we've got right now in front of us.
Definitely. Well, Tyler, thanks for inviting me on, and been a privilege to work with you and teaming up with you on this concept. And, really excited if you're new, listening in, welcome. If you're a guest calling in, just appreciate you taking the time. I encourage a lot of people to look at this with an open mind. Tyler and I and many others have been really excited to launch this young people revolution, this verve opportunity within the young people that are serving our country. And one of the biggest things that's really got us so excited is what's happened in the college market. Just to give you kind of an example, because we've been working on this college market with the young people revolution and verve, and what we're seeing is unbelievable results. What we I'll hear for a minute. What we're seeing right now is just unbelievable success stories. Really where this whole thing started about 1.5 years ago. I told Tyler, we met through a good friend of mine, and basically, I had met a young person out at Arizona State who his father had really good results with our product from a health standpoint, and there's a big story behind that. But bottom line is this young guy, we were out at Arizona State, his name's Alex, and we had met up for about 30 minutes, and I was able to just share with him my story, how I'd been involved with this company for 5 years. This January, you guys will be going on year 6, and I shared with him my story about the journey and the product and the concept, and he got so fired up, he got so excited about this as a business while he was in school, maybe while you're in the service, while you're finishing up, your last couple of years, or looking into different things to do, after your service. And my point being is this guy got so excited and fired up about this. Basically we put a plan together, and we showed him the numbers. We showed him a game plan of what to focus on, and he and I teamed up, kind of like Tyler and I are, and he got about 16 friends on board in a year, and it's turned into well over 3,000 orders of Verve, this product, which is a healthy energy drink, shipping out every month in his group. And you guys, he's 22, making about 5,000 per week. And it's crazy because it's caught the attention of Tyler, it's caught my attention and many others, and why we really wanted to open up this young military market, of the people in our service that we care about. And again, I take my hat off and thank you and appreciate all that you guys have done for our country, and why we're so excited to show you about this opportunity to really be able to help many in the transition of getting out of the service. As we all know right now, there's many things changing. We just finished the election, and I'm sure it's becoming a big discussion. Number one, on the light that there's so many young people having a tough time finding a job. They're saying right now 55% of kids our age are unemployed. 55% of young people our age are unemployed. A big problem just in general. Think about how many kids graduating colleges and universities this year that won't find a job. Again, the discussion for us today is all the servicemen and women that will finish up and have a tough time finding work. That's why you're here. That's why you were invited on this call tonight. So that's one big issue. Many of the people in service plan to go on to college and get a degree. And again, one of the discussions that we talk about with the student loan issue, as many people now know, student loans are now the number one debt in America over credit card debt. A huge problem that's growing and not slowing down on the basis that young people are, doing student loans like crazy to go to school. Now 60% of college kids have $25,000 or more. And lastly, you guys, when you're young, it kind of sucks working for $10 an hour. 20 hours a week is 200 times 4 is 8. After taxes is 600 or 700. So the idea of that is that it's going to be frustrating for many to graduate, finish school, and find work. And again, not to scare anybody, but we don't want to have, our service people in our country, frustrated and stuck working low-paying jobs. So the idea of this tonight, as Tyler, he and his family, and what this is doing for him and his family, is you can start your own business. You can learn how to make money. It's very easy to do. You just need the right vehicle to do it. And that's what we're so excited about tonight. When you read up about the product, it's called Verve. It's a healthy energy drink. It's not all that sugar and caffeine like Red Bull or Monster, so you won't get all wiry and jittery. You won't crash. And people love it. People love the taste. People love how they feel. People have an emotional attachment to the product. And so that's why I think we're having such good results. It was recently featured on the Dr. Oz show as a healthy alternative as an energy drink. Also, it's the official product for the Phoenix Suns, the Charlotte Bobcats. Clinical studies were done where it's proven to reduce inflammation and proven to increase your immune system. So the product, you guys, really sells itself. And I encourage you to get in touch with Tyler after tonight and really get on the product and try it out, test it out for maybe 30 days. But people love it. They love the taste. People love how they feel and have an emotional attachment to the product. And that was the reason why Alex and so many young people, and now Tyler being in the service, is having so much success building this business. Is not only one with the job market and the student loans, as we talked about, or maybe $10 an hour, but what we realize is young people spend money on things like this every day, whether it might be a Starbucks, $3 or $4, a soda at lunch. I know many young people, especially in the service, drink energy drinks, Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar. So it's not to say spend more money, you guys. It's to say, transfer of those dollars into something that, one, is healthy for you, but two, allows you to begin to build a business to be able to make money, while you're, again, finishing up, the next maybe year, 6 months or 2 years, or however long your remaining time would be, is allowing you to build something on a part-time basis, 10, 5, 10, 15 hours per week, that could turn into a great full-time income by the time you finish. And that's what we're so excited about. And I explained to Tyler because, we spend money, and many young people, and I say this not in a positive way, spend more money on alcohol and partying every week. So this, again, is something that if young people like it, try the product, and they see the concept, they'll find the money to do it. So that's number one. And again, I try to explain to people that they don't know much about it because it's not in stores. And it makes sense because if Verve was in stores, why would I get it from you, Tyler, or why would I get it from a friend if I could buy it on the way to class? And that makes sense to people. So number one, it would kill the business for us if it was in stores. Number two, as a consumer, I wouldn't buy that anyway. I don't even know what that is. Highly unlikely. You typically don't buy what you don't know. I always buy the same Smart Water, the same gum, the same chips, meaning that I don't think I would even buy Verve because I wouldn't know what it is. But it's that direct contact. That's what you get credit for in this. And imagine all the different, people in the service, different, I live in San Diego, California. Talk about, I'm right next to Camp Pendleton. 40,000 Marines. I'm right next to, downtown 32nd Street Naval Base, tons of people there. My grandpa lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Fort Bragg, and so you guys, there's so much opportunity, there's so much potential here, but if it was in retail, it would kill the business for us, and again, I don't think it would even sell because we don't know what it is. And so number one, I encourage you to try it out. Number two, the credibility, the results, the health side, as we'll talk about in a second. Number two, the numbers are doable. When you understand the numbers to the business, it's very simple. It's easy. You build two teams, a left and a right. So let's say you got me on board on your left, and I got 4 friends in San Diego. Maybe I know some friends at Camp Pendleton. So maybe I got 4 of my Marine buddies at Camp Pendleton on board. And let's say, Tyler in Virginia, and he got maybe 4 friends on board over there as well. So basically you get credit for getting someone on board in whatever they do. So in that sense, if I got, let's say, 1 left and 1 right, when you have about 10 orders total on board, you're making about $200 a month, and you can pay for, and it pays for your product, and they're basically not out anything. A case of Verve's about $75-80 for shipping, about $150 for 2. It's about $2.70-80 per can. So my point being, in that sense, is that many people we work with, we focus on helping you get to that point immediately. Number 2, 55 orders in your group. 55, that means like 5 people get 10 each. 55 orders in your group, you're basically at the gold level, making around $600 to $700 per month. Tyler, excited for you and your family because obviously at that point you guys are, at that. Look at that, how many people, and not only is it done for you guys, but how many people that would affect in a positive way. They said that the average family with $500 would be able to not to have lost their home in this economy. So, a big point, many young people be able to quit their part-time work. You double that up, A lot of Army Reserve friends of mine have reached the diamond level, many in Phoenix and other areas. Diamond means you have about 100 orders in your group. It's kind of like 10 got 10. It's actually 110 to be specific. 70 on one leg, 40 on the other. So 7 people on one side, 4 people on the other get 10 each. And your diamond making 12 to 1,500 per month. And at that point, you can go get a 3 Series and they'll pay your payment. So we're really excited about what this can do for us being young at 700, 12, 1,500 a month, obviously getting into a new car. So the numbers, you guys, are very doable and very realistic, and we want to help you become a success story. That's the secret with Alex. Number one, I showed him the numbers, but number two, I showed him a method, and I realized that if he could follow these steps of making a list of the friends and people that he knows that drink energy drinks into health and fitness, business-minded, entrepreneur-like, people that would want to make a lot of money. So number one, making a list. Number two, we teach you how to invite. We teach you how to approach. And again, when you get with Tyler and I after this call, we would teach you those steps. And then number three, we tell the story. The story is about how young people are making a lot of money. Kids are turning 6-figure incomes in less than 6 to 12 months in this business because the product sells itself. Number one, the numbers are doable. Number two. Number three, the tools are available. The website, VEMA.com, VEMMA. VEMA is the title of the company. It stands for Vitamins, Essential Minerals, Mangosteen, and Aloe. Vitamins A through E are multivitamin. 65 plant-based minerals, mineral deficiency is huge. Mangosteen is a fruit from Asia, high in antioxidants, helps with joint pain and inflammation. Also aloe vera and green tea. And so that's what makes up VEMA. It's our main product. It's a liquid vitamin supplement. Verve is our energy drink that's obviously a lot more appealing to the young market. And it's basically got 2 ounces of VEMA in it and a little bit of guarana, natural caffeine, a little bit of taurine, and purified water. So it's not all that sugar and caffeine where you won't get all wiry and jittery and you won't crash. And people love it. And so when you understand that, check it out on VEMA. On the website, you can read more about the product, read about the owner, BK Barreco. YouTube.com/Verve Energy. A lot of videos of why the business, why it's working for so many young people. You can check that out on YouTube.com. Videos I've done called Changing Your Mindset from an Employee to an Entrepreneur. Really fascinating. You should check these videos out. Now I have over 1.5 million views and getting very viral. Number three, check out even our Facebook. If you reference maybe even mine or Tyler's, mine's Brad Alcazan. You're able to see kids posting pictures of their checks, pictures of their cars, their events. And I got to tell you guys, kids are fired up and excited about this opportunity. And number four is the support. You have the support of people that you really don't understand in a sense because, in this concept, if we don't help people grow, we won't grow. So you have the support of people that know what they're doing, that are willing to help you do calls, help you do Skype meetings. We're going to be traveling around and help you do events as well. And what's so exciting about this is that you have the invested interest of people who have an invested interest in you, and that's what makes this thing so neat. And so with that, as I kind of wrap it up and hand it back over to Tyler, it's not a get-rich-quick. It won't necessarily happen overnight, but I've seen young people in 30, 60, 90 days reach the diamond level. It took me 8 months. Well, it's funny because I've made over $2 million in 4 years, and I look at this business and I laugh because I'm like, man, these young people, many like you, Tyler, will be way farther along, in such a shorter period of time. But it's not a get-rich-quick. It will take, maybe a month or two, maybe even 3 months to get the ball to where you're making a little over $1,000 a month. But again, the faster, the more time and effort we put into it, the faster it grows. We're open in 60 countries. Many people in the service have so many contacts around the world. Don't just limit yourself to your city or where you're from. Think about bigger, different colleges and young people all across the U.S., all across the world, different servicemen in the U.S. and all around the world. So imagine how big this can get as we all look into our market and our contacts that are all around the world. And lastly, it is not a pyramid scheme. And a lot of people have a funny idea thinking it's some illegal business or some scam, and I'll explain the difference. It's very clear. Number one, a pyramid scheme is illegal. Last year, this company did almost $100 million in sales of VEMA and Verve product. My point being, if a company was that big, doing $100 million in sales of product, it'd be shut down. Number one. Number two, I have no clue why a guy as reputable as Dr. Oz would recommend a product that's tied to an illegal business. That makes no sense to me. So you're telling me now a guy like Dr. Oz is going to recommend a product on his show that's involved with an illegal company? No way. Number two, I don't see Dr. Oz or the Phoenix Suns. Again, they're making it their official drink and being involved as well. I don't see that happening. But if something does not involve a tangible product or a commodity, meaning that, like Tyler, you spent money and you received nothing. You got me on board. I spent money. I received nothing. You got on board from me and you spent money and received nothing. To me, that's a money game, or what a pyramid scheme would look like, and a lot of those things are $2,000, and you make $1,500 signing me up. That's not how this works. If I order a case from you, you make $10. If I order 2, you make 20. If I get a silver pack, it sets you up for success. What it does is it gives you Verve discounted, and then at that point you're qualified for this frenzy bonus. The frenzy bonus says when you get 3 people on board in a week, you make $700. So I got a lot of young people, kids in high school, that got a silver pack and they got 3 friends on board and they made $700. When you get 6 friends, you make $1,400. So I got young people that are making $700 to $1,400 because they purchased the silver pack. It's Verve discounted, 7 cases, and at that point they're qualified for the frenzy bonus. 3 new friends on board, and there's 3 people that you get involved in the business. 6 in 1 week, you make $700 and $1,400. So that's why young people are hyped up and excited. Imagine what that could do for you. And then your left and right is your monthly income. And again, that's what we want to build for all of you guys in the service, to build you an income to help you grow your own, to where when you graduate you would not need a job. And so my point is, you guys, we're excited. This thing is taken off in a way we've never seen before. It takes time and effort, but it's so worth it. Tyler, I'll hand it back over to you, my friend. I'm so proud of you and all that you're doing, man, and leading the charge. And I got to tell you, you're really starting something that has never been done. And I'm really excited because if you want to get started, if it makes sense, there is no sign-up fee. There is no kit to buy, no membership fee. You just order product, your website's up, and we go to work. It takes time and effort, but we will help you become a success story. I mean, look at how big these companies actually get. Avon, many of us know what it is, been around for a long time. Mom and Women do it. Great company, nothing negative to say about it. Lotion products, Mom and Women lotion products. Avon does $11 billion a year. Herbalife, same concept. Capsule vitamins. Capsule vitamins. You're telling me with all the servicemen, young people in the universities, and all of us in America and different parts of the world, that we could not get an energy drink that's healthy, that's got so much credibility, to really take off. And Herbalife does $5-6 billion a year. It's capsule vitamins. Mary Kay, you guys, these concepts get huge. I've never seen one that allows young people our age to make this kind of money with a product that I think fits us perfectly. So with that, Tyler, I've been involved with you guys 5 years, going on year 6. I graduated high school in 2004. I've introduced this to about 125 people I've gotten on board personally, and it sounds like a lot in 5 years, but you guys, it's not even 1 per week. Many of you on here know much more about patience and putting time in, as you put some time into the service and then even potentially in school, in a relationship, in sports. Not even 1 person a week. And out of that, probably 20 people or so is the reason there's over 12,000 orders in my group and growing every week. Last year I was able to make about $480,000, and 5 months ago reached the level called Royal by title of VEMA is $1 million a year, where I've been seeing around 20 to 25,000 per week. And I'm not here to talk about my income, guys. I'm trying to show you that we're excited about this. You're working and hearing from people that know what they're doing. And Tyler, I am focused and excited to help you and your team become the next big success story, pushing the YPR, the young military market. And I got to tell you guys, this is going to be huge. So Tyler, I'll hand it back over to you for some final thoughts. And then from that, guys, we will stay in touch and help you get started and make you the next big success story every step of the way.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Brad. I appreciate having you on the call. Guys, it's as simple as that. We just got to have, you look at this with an open mind, open ears, take advantage of this opportunity, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, with that being said, guys, there's nothing more I really need to say at this point in time. It's as simple as get with the person that invited you to call, get on the phone with myself, and let's get back in touch, and let's make sure we get you on board, ready to go, and then let's get another call like this set up, so that we can get your friends, your family introduced to this opportunity, this concept, and let's get going. The time is now. There's no better time to do it than now, and that's what it comes down to, guys. So I'm ready to work. I'm ready to help everyone here. I know we got, some strong leaders on the team like Joey and Mark down in Glenville State, and we're helping. There's just 1 or 2 of the many we got on the call, but what it comes down to, guys, they're really working down there, and I'm working with them. I'm working with Mr. Brad Alcazan, guys. He's on the call with us. He's helping us, so let's get this going. Let's find that drive, that inspiration. We got help. We see the way. We have a path. We have the opportunity right here in front of us. It's there. Let's take it. Let's run with it. We're all leaders. We can take this. We can make sure that this works for us. Put a little time, put a little effort into it. If you do it, it's worth it, and let's get it going, guys. So thanks so much, Brad, for having me on call tonight. I appreciate it. And I just want to say, guys, the time is now. You can't wait. This thing is just going crazy right now, and we cannot wait any longer. We got to get it going. So with that being said, thanks everyone for being on the call tonight. Get in touch with myself, get in touch with Joey, get in touch with Brad, and let's really get this going. So thanks again, Brad.
Sounds good. Thanks, buddy. Anytime, guys. Talk to y'all soon. Let's go.